Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. Got some basketball news, I had some college football stuff the other day, some NFL stuff as well, some Steelers news, of course my favorite teams, of course, have some stuff on the Miami Heat as well. And now we're doing a full thing on the basketball news in general. So we're gonna dive into the first thing first, which happened a few days ago, which was the Olympic basketball, a little expedition game they had between the Canada team and of course USA. USA came out on top, winning 86-72. And Anthony Edwards was the leading scorer for the USA. He did a good job of getting to his spots, on the mid-range jumpers, finding a way inside, and just playing very well without the ball as well too. We kind of seeing something different a little bit. Working with different coaches kind of teach you that a little bit. About the Olympics is very important as well. Steve Kerr, you got Coach Spoelstra, the Tyronn Lue, I think as well is on this staff as well, if I'm not mistaken. You got all the different coaches like that working here. You got Van Gundy. You also got just like a lot of different people like on the staff that's going to be helping them. Grant Hill, I think he was there too as well. So they have different individuals that's showing these guys different ways to score and be effective out there and play for a team. Because of course we know they're all-star players, but when you're playing like with people you haven't played in probably ever, and people like kind of come together for one cause, and it's a short amount of time to get chemistry, to learn plays together, and learn each other's strengths and weaknesses, like being together, it's kind of a little different like that. So seeing them go out there, seeing Anthony Edwards go out there, being able to use him off ball and stuff, the connection he had, how Bam Adebayo and AD played together was very phenomenal too as well to see. Defensively, both like locking things up, and both of them be on the court on the offensive side too, because AD is able to roam and do his things. Bam Adebayo, he was doing his things as well, but on defense they was locking things down like that, and it was just nice to see. Because Bam Adebayo really, when he plays with the Heat, like he mentioned before, he said, I'm doing it with undrafted guys. A lot of guys like that. Of course, Jimmy Butler is the all-defensive player, but besides him, everybody else really is like those guys we finally kind of found and scoped into that. Haywood Highsmith, I think he's a very good defender. He may have potential to be on an all-defensive team maybe next season and become like more of a starter and stuff like that for the team and get more minutes. But really, not too many defenders like that. So Bam kind of is the anchor for our defense, goes out there and locks some things down like that for the Heat. So him having Anthony Davis with them like that in the back court right there, it's very, in the front court, it's very cool to see. So I like the way the Heat are doing things. Not the Heat, the Olympics team is doing things. They got some stuff mixing up. They're trying to get that gold, of course. Trying to get that gold. Just gotta find a way to keep mustering up. They start off a little slow because I think Canada had them like down a little bit. I think it was like 10-1 at first. A little bit, start off a little slow. Then they start trailing in. LeBron, Anthony Edwards, different guys start getting in and start scoring. They start playing more effective and better defensively. Stephen Curry hitting big shots, remember the big poles he had and stuff. They was doing some cool things. So it's been great seeing of course the Olympic team like kind of gear up and get ready for this. We're going to see exactly what they do, and as the coming weeks come and go, we're going to see how they kind of stay on track and stuff as well. I believe I don't think they play Serbia next. I don't think so. I think they play Serbia. That's the first official game thing. I don't think they got any more expedition games or not, but we'll see. But moving on, next topic, of course. Look at some of the NBA things. As you guys know, the Liberty has been the team talk of the town for the past few weeks. Really, they've been the team on the top of the standing. People are predicting them to win the championships. Of course, the Aces being back-to-back champions. They're a little different this year than last year. They only lost they only lost 5 games last year. I think 5 or 6 last year. They have lost 7 this year so far, but they still have a good record, 15-7. But the Liberty sitting at 19-4, the best record in the league. People have a lot of kind of like confidence in their team going out there and winning the championships. With Sabrina Ionescu, the way she's playing, the way Breanna Stewart been playing as well. Breanna Stewart is the reigning MVP as well. So I think they have a chance. Now sometimes it can get a little inconsistent at times, but overall they've been dominating and playing very good basketball. They've been going out there and beating some of the top dogs, and they had some down games here and there because they lost to the Fever. Which was a game that they should have won like that. I think Sabrina mentioned, she said that's the Fever's championship right there. Like that, I guess that rubs some Fever fans the wrong way a little bit. But in reality, it kind of is. You go against a team that's been there, been to the finals. I believe they won. It was there last season. I don't think it was the year before last or something like that. They go. But I know last season they was there. So you're going against a team that's kind of been in contention, trying to win a championship for quite some time. Like that for the past few years and stuff, being like competing for championships. So of course they're going out there to look to put it all on the line and stuff. And last year, they fell short to the Aces. I remember the finals. I think Sabrina, I think it was the first time being in the finals. She was throwing up in the trash. I know she was nervous I guess she had like butterflies in her stomach or something. But we're going to see how this thing turn out. Connecticut Sun is still sitting at 17-5, which is second in the Eastern Conference. You got the Chicago Sky, who's 9-13. It's third Eastern Conference, and right behind them is the Fever. They both kind of on par with each other. You get the Atlanta Dream, and then you have at 7-14. You had the Mystics, who was 6-17. Deladon took off the whole year. I don't know if she's retiring officially or just took this year off and maybe come back in the future, but we'll see. The Minnesota Lynx in the Western Conference is top of the conference at 16-6. Then it's the Aces at 15-7. The Storm at 14-8. My Phoenix Mercury at 12-10. I believe we just lost, so it might be. I think it was 12 and it might be 12-11 now. Yeah, we just lost to the Fever. I think the Fever just won, so the Fever might move up back to their spot as well. Then the Sparks 5-17 had a lot of injuries. Cameron Brink being injured, a lot of rookies on the team as well. The veteran Lacey Brown being out as well, and there's many players. They've been a lot of in and out and stuff, so they look down bad a little bit. And then Dallas Wings 5-18, and they had Satu, of course, who was an All-WNBA player from last year, first team, and All-Star last year. She hadn't played really, I don't think she played this whole season. And then early on they kind of lost a lot of games they should have won. They might have a chance to turn it around, after the break and get everybody back healthy and see what happens. So the break will come up in a little bit and find a way to close out the rest of these games. But it's been heating up a little bit. I think the Liberty do have a chance to be a championship team like that. They're definitely going to be there in the end. They're definitely the favorites right now, but I wouldn't count the Aces out just yet. I know the Aces got more losses this year than they had all of last year because, teams coming for them. They're like, hey, he's a back-to-back champion. We can't let them do this. It's like when the season start for the NFL. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs going to have a target on their back. They had a target on their back last year, but they have a real big target on their back this year. Teams going to be playing their best game versus these guys because they don't want these guys to, to go out there and be, three-time champions. Like having 3 straight wins like that. Of course, the teams create dynasties and stuff. You're not going to let somebody just go out there and get it easily. So, yeah, that's that little segment right there with the standings and how things going on. The games that came on today was, the Fever beat Mount Mercury today. And the Aces defeated the Dream today as well. I don't think they updated the records or not, so the Aces might be 16-7 now, I think, and the Fever is 10-14, I think, now. And the Lynx and Storm play today at 9 o'clock. So when you guys seen this video, it'll probably uploaded by them. They're probably playing currently like that. And we have some Liberty and Sky. I believe Angel Reese still she had a streak. She had the 15 straight double-doubles. I think the streak, the record is 29, so she can get that, it'd be cool. But, last game they lost the game like that. I don't think she really cared about that too much. You look at her demeanor. Unless you care about the double-double too much, you're like, hey, I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win the game. Getting a double-double is cool. When you get the double-double and win, it's cool. But when you just get the double-double and I don't really want to celebrate just the statistic and stuff. And some of the people was mad a little bit at Coach Spoon because she had Reese out there to get that record. And they feel like Cardoso should have played more minutes in that sense. They got to find a way to balance that out. I also feel like Chicago Sky can get a true point guard. Their bigs will be scoring better because I seen like Angel Reese was like 5 for 17 last game, shot poorly. Like they're at the rim like that. I feel like if they had a better point guard to put them in the right positions, and you have like those big twin towers like that, Cardoso and Angel Reese. I'm not saying twin tower because I think Andrew Reese is the same height as me actually. I think 6'3". Yeah, but you have Cardoso who's like 6'8", I think. Like having like those two like dynamic pieces, you can find a way to manipulate and kind of like get a person there. Because I don't really have a true point guard who's a pass first type person. And they have like different people on the team. They have Marina who can shoot the 3, Kennedy Carter who can give you 20 points a night. You have a rebounding machine, a double machine, and Angel Reese and Cardoso. You have 2 of them. If you can get a true point guard, somebody who can set them up in the right spot, you'll be good. Yeah, but like I was saying, they find a way to get a true point guard, they'd be on a different level. I thought they'd be better like that. Just like the same thing for the Fever. I know Fever they had to run Caitlin Clark as the point guard, but she's very good at doing too like that. She's kind of like a walking triple double a little bit. She had 1 triple double, but she always kind of getting close to triple double a lot. But I feel like if they just made her be like just worry about scoring. You can kind of like the Mavericks did a little bit sometimes with Luka. They like, just worry about scoring. Just worry about scoring. Just go out there, worry about scoring. They can definitely post some big numbers to get a true point guard. I feel like a lot of the teams got a lot of like scores, but then they're missing that true point guard who can put them in the right position like that. You look at the Kansas Suns. They have what's the name of Alyssa Smith? I think Alyssa Smith, if I'm not mistaken. From Kansas Suns. Let me look that up so I can get it right. I think it might be her from let's see. Kansas Suns. Alyssa Thomas. Yeah, Alyssa Thomas, the one who's with DeWanna Bonner. And DeWanna Bonner is former Mercury as well. Like that. But Alyssa Thomas, I think she had the record for the most double doubles. If I'm not mistaken, too. I think she had the record. But you see the way she set her teammates up and the way they're winning as well. Like that. DJ Carrington is a score first player, 2A player like that, defensive person. Defensive and, like getting to the rim. She can get the ball and go downhill and get to the rim, try to get a bucket. And Alyssa Thomas does a very good job in putting them in the right position, putting them in the right, like spots like that to set them up and stuff. So They gotta find us a true point guard. They find a true point guard to get somebody to put them in the right position. I thought they'd be even better. And move on to the last topic. The last topic of the day we have right here is going to be the free agency stuff. As you guys know, there's a lot of free agents still out there. They had a free agency tracker. I seen the thing earlier. They got a lot of different people still out there. They said Spencer Dinwiddie is still available. Precious Achua, Luke Kennard, 3-point shooter. Landry Shamet, same thing. Doug McDermott as well. Taylor Horton Tucker, THT. Sadie Osman, Jay Crowder, Patrick Beverly, Gordon Hayward. So I got some perimeter guys who can 3-and-D type players like that who can shoot the three. He can guard a little bit as well. They got some of those guys available. I feel like as the season kind of goes on, as the offseason kind of goes on, they probably find some guys, kind of add those guys on like that, because 3-and-D guys are always kind of welcome in today's era too, because a lot of teams want to play where they have one guy facilitating, be a playmaker, where they have other guys sit around who can sit in the box and guard people, and who also can just hit a shot on the outside. That kind of have teams been formatting a little bit. But we're gonna see where these guys land. I believe Markelle Fultz. And Markelle Fultz a free agent. Is Markelle Fultz a free agent? Let me look that up actually. Is Markelle Fultz a free agent? Markelle Fultz, I think they said unrestricted free agent. I believe so. Yeah, so I guess he got they said opportunity to bring him back if they can. So yeah, so Markelle Fultz, I feel like he's a solid player. I remember he had the injury that he had, but I feel like when he came back with the Magic, he's been kind of solid. I think a team might be looking to maybe add him on. And remember with the 76ers, he got drafted, he had that big injury, and people like say, oh, he's a bust and like that. But he kind of got to the Magic, and he kind of found his footing a little bit as well. So there's a lot of different ways different players can go. I know my Heat, like I mentioned before to you guys, I don't feel like we're going to go out there and make a big move, but I've seen the way Kel'el Ware been playing in the summer league. He's been phenomenal. And also the other rookie we had too. He's the son of, what's the name? I forgot. But the other rookie we had too, like playing pretty good. But Kel'el Ware been showing us some different things. A defensive stopper, and also being able to scoring threat, moving well too at the ball. That's good to see in the big too. Most bigs, they come in the league now, they want to dribble, and shoot threes instead of guard. But he moves well at the ball, setting screens and rolling right and cutting to the basket and just finding and getting to his spots inside. A nice little jumper as well. Stretch the floor too as well. So I like the way Kel'el Ware been playing. So having him. And they said Jaime Jaquez will be coming back to be playing in the summer league as well. I don't know why. Even though he averaged like 12 or 13 points last year in the NBA, I don't know why he's coming to play in the summer league. But I guess they want to give more experience. He just practiced with the Olympics team as well, playing against them. So we're going to see him out there too as well. A little bit more of him. And I know a lot of the executives were talking about different things about the Heat, saying, well, Terry Rozier was injured some of the season. Jimmy Butler had injuries. There was different injuries that happened. So when the Heat have a full roster, they look pretty solid. And I ain't gonna lie, the team still look like we can make the playoffs. Of course, we made the playoffs for sure. But can we compete for a championship? That's the question. I thought the lack of size always kind of held us back. But if Kel'el Ware can become a player that we think he's gonna be, like people compare him to Miles Turner. If he can be Miles Turner, that'd be great. The kind of player you think he's gonna be, and we have him on our team, and then we can go out there, maybe sign a free agent or two. We can be able to make some things happen. But that's all I got for the video today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.